Hello, everybody. It's time for another Fast Food Friday. And today, I'm at Route 66 to go to McDonald's? No, but it is where the original McDonald's once was. We are at the McDonald's Museum in San Bernardino. And at this location, it is where the first McDonald's ever was. It's where the McDonald's brothers started a little chain that became an empire. And even though this is not a McDonald's, because this is a historic site, they've made it into a museum that people going on Route 66 can visit and enjoy. Who here watching this video is old enough to remember Officer Big Mac? Because that's who this character is. McDonald's brothers. It says cameras are welcome, so. Apparently this place is free, but there's a donation box that keeps them running.
Okay, can I get this black hat with the M?
I gotta go to my car and see if I got some dollar bills. Fun fact, I was guest number 34.
We get from Texas, Japan, Russia, China. You're visitor number 36. There's a free history sheet. You can take this paper. And if you like, please leave the donation over here in our hamburger bag.
Okay.
On top of the black paper where Ronald is. Thank you. Okay, and you.
I want this black hat and then a sticker each, please.
Okay, you want the circle or the building?
He wants the circle. The circle one, right, Pablo?
Okay. This is a circle.
This one, Pablo? Yes.
Circle. And you wanted
A sticker each, please. You have three stickers.
Man, it's so weird to think McDonald's had car hops at one point.
Here, Pablo.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh my god. Look at all the toys. I even used to own a lot of these. It's like a return to my childhood. Oh my god, that's so awesome.
Okay,
How much is the Ronald postcard? Is it postcard?
$1 each.
Okay, I'll take one of each, please. One of each.
And even the ones I didn't own, I certainly remember. Totally owned him. Looky, looky, I found Hooky.
Yeah, they gave us this on surprise.
You want the hat on, Pablo? Not yet? In the car? Oh, yeah, I got one of each. Thank you so much. What, that's the museum next door?
Shirt worn out of the movie too. Yeah.
Let me know in my bag if I have coins. You wanna make a penny? It's 50, you wanna make a penny? How much is what?
$10
You want that one? Let's go get a, can go to the Roxy City.
It's funny, I actually saw, I think that Today Show or one of the interviews with Rachel McAdams where she mentioned she worked at McDonald's.
We have a book about
Apparently she's still a fan. She wanted food right as she was getting pregnant. Yeah. Slick Willie loved his McDonald's. Oh my gosh, Grimace Island. I used to own all, yeah, 4 of the Wacky Adventures of Ronald McDonald on VHS tape. Never did own the Time Machine one. And there's even like a lost one that, you know, about the Loch Ness Monster.
the circle or the
Yeah, childhood memories. But yeah, I own the Haunted House one, Grimace Island, the one where they go to space, and Birthday World.
would you like to receive?
There are the videos I was talking about. Scared Silly, Birthday World, Outer Space, and the Grimace Island. Never owned the time travel one. Don't know why, I missed out on the first week and then they stopped selling it. Yeah, there's the McDonald's in Chicago being torn down, which is where Ray Kroc was from. There's Ray Kroc and his second wife, Joan. Ah, there's Mr. Willard Scott, who I remember primarily from the Today Show, who, you know, got to celebrate all those centennial birthdays across the country, but he got his start playing Ronald McDonald. And some people think Ronald today looks creepy, but man, imagine owning all 102 of the Dalmatian toys. Never owned that, but I did own this guy, the Donald Duck 3 Caballeros. There's Brer Bear, Splash Mountain. That's cool. The original California Adventure employees.
Which one do you want, Daddy? Ooh, the cheeseburger one? Okay, hold on. Right there, don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Yeah. I still remember when they used to sell McDonald's fries at Disneyland. The little wagon place store. Those were the days. In my last McDonald's video, I talked quite a bit about the founder. They didn't really talk much about it, or they didn't display it much at that other store because it was an actual McDonald's owned by the McDonald's Corporation. But here at the McDonald's Museum, they're proudly displaying the 2016 film, The Founder. They have the whole cast autographs here. It's Michael Keaton's autograph, as well as Nick Offerman. French fry bags and actual fries used in the movie. And I'm glad to see this movie being promoted. It was really entertaining. Since this is the location where the actual McDonald's brothers ran this store, it makes sense they would display the movie, which portrays them in a good light, but Ray Kroc not so much. So yeah, it makes all the more sense that they would happily promote this movie as opposed to the McDonald's stores. Man, I could probably just hang out at this place all day. Buzz Lightyear. There was a time when I made my parents take me to McDonald's and Burger King every day just so I could get all the Toy Story toys from those were good times.
So many people that I forget.
I'm sure you do.
Oh wow, that's an Inside Out toy from like 2015, so they're still adding toys to the ever-growing museum. So cool. I wonder if they accept donations. Like, you know, not cash donations, but like people who have Happy Meal toys they want to just get rid of. I mean, this place, why not have them displayed here as opposed to having them collect dust at a Goodwill?
This down there for 2018. Had some of those that Autumn had.
Man, they even have Dutch McDonald's Happy Meal toys in here. They have Happy Meal toys all over the world. This place.
The beauty collection down here is from Marina Valley.
Wonder how many people, you know, visit here taking a Route 66 trip, because this is on Route 66 technically. So, you know, we have people all across the country who come here just for the heck of it. Get your kicks on old Route 66. Yeah, people visiting from France. Oh, here's Toy Story 4 toys. I actually managed to, fun fact, collect the entire RV when they did Toy Story 4. I had to relive my childhood and collect all the toys, and thanks to help from my sister, I did. It's only 4 years ago, but with COVID, it makes it feel like a lifetime. Man, it's so awesome. Oh my god, the Inspector Gadget toy. Fun fact, I actually have him all completed. That was one I had to complete when I was a kid. I just loved that movie. Unfortunately, his hat and the watch that makes his belt is gone. You know, I've sort of lost those items, but I totally had them at one point. I even have that platypus. Oh my gosh. Even have the Roger Rabbit toy, which I very fondly remember. I still have them. Well, that's cool. They even have, yeah, I totally collected those, the Disney VHS toys. Well, the boxes were themed like VHS, but yeah, they include figures like Robin Hood and Tigger and Elliot from Pete's Dragon. Apparently these were, I guess, donations from Canada. And seeing all these pictures, it's like, reminds me of Dead Poets Society a little bit. There's like every corner, there's like something to see here. Oh my gosh, the Buddy CD tapes, the Disney song. I guess those are CDs. I actually have a cassette tape of like, think of the hero songs. Yeah, that's right. I have a cassette tape still. And a player. Oh wow. They're commemorating people who visited here from Brazil as recently as 2023.
What's that?
Oh, here he is, the completed Inspector Gadget. Yeah, I owned him. Yeah, I technically still have him today, just missing the watch and his hat. Yeah, wonder if this guy, I guess, donated him. Yep. That's my childhood right there. I was so fortunate I had parents who put up with my obsession to complete him. I've since met people and learned others weren't so lucky. Yeah, part of me wants to just buy his hat and watch just to complete him again. Even though he's mostly just display. A lot of Hook and Jungle Book represented at this McDonald's. Yeah. I want to know if they have maybe my favorite, or the one I'm fascinated in, is the Disney 100 line, when they were celebrating Walt Disney's 100th birthday and they had 100 Disney toys. I had a couple like Brer Fox and Bashful, but I wonder if they have all 100 of them. Yeah. Yeah, I was sort of stopped eating Happy Meals at that point, but I know there are collections out there. I wonder if they have it somewhere. My God, just seeing all these toys brings back so many memories. This was totally worth coming here to San Bernardino. Totally worth it. I was just mentioning the Disney 100 toys. They don't have all of them, it looks like, but look, there it is. Maybe my favorite toy line. Oh my God. And look, there's Brer Fox. Yep, I remember owning him. It was kind of hilarious in hindsight that they were promoting Song of the South characters, even though Disney likes to pretend that movie doesn't exist. I wish I had him, Scrooge, another one of my favorites. Yeah, I owned Brer Fox, Bashful, I think another character, I don't remember. Yeah, I remember, yeah, and Cusco and Milo Atlantis was like the new movie then. And Emperor's New Groove was pretty recent too, so those were also exciting. They're like, ooh, they're including really recent ones as well as like the classics like Mickey. Not just Mickey, but even Steamboat Willie, which from 1928. Yeah, I could geek out over the Disney 100 toys for forever. Yeah, as obsessive as I can be, I don't think I would want to buy all 100 toys. I only have so much space. That's why I try to avoid eBay or Amazon. I would just buy useless Happy Meal toys to collect dust. Thank God this museum exists though, so we could come and enjoy it. Love the Indiana Jones like Ronald. It's pretty exciting considering there's a new Indiana Jones movie coming out. Don't think there'll be any McDonald's promotion to it. Oh my god, there's even Back to the Future. I think this was themed to the Back to the Future, the animated show, and yes, there was an animated show themed Back to the Future animated show. Wasn't a great show, but it was iconic for a number of reasons. In part, it's the show that gave us Bill Nye the Science Guy, so thank you, Back to the Future, the animated series. I mean, there's MJ, of course. Come on, MJ, grab your Nike shoes and a Big Mac. A lot of Tiny Toons representation at this McDonald's Museum. Dinosaurs, the Jim Henson Show. Loving all the Looney Tunes stuff. Man, I wish Warner Brothers would promote Looney Tunes more. It's time for Animaniacs. Bobby's World. Man, I haven't thought about Bobby's World in probably since the 20th century. Look at that Muppet Treasure Island. I owned that Fozzie. I can tell you right now, I owned that Fozzie toy at one point. Totally remember him. Oh my gosh, this cat. So story time. Yeah, I guess when Babe came out like on VHS tape in like 96, I totally remember buying this cat. We were at the McDonald's in Nebraska. I actually left him at like relative's house. You know, I lived in California, so, you know, we just left away, not thinking about it. And then we came back to Nebraska 4 years later in 2000. And, you know, when I came back, they were excited. They're like, we have the cat for you. We have this toy that I just left it behind there accidentally. And I got it back 4 years later. So that cat from Babe, he's one of the few McDonald's toys I still have. And they were just so excited that I finally reunited with my toy 4 years later. So yeah, I apologize for the boring story, but seeing these toys just brings back so many memories. Space Jam. And even there's pretty much the whole lineup of Disney characters and ride vehicles. That was a fun one I'm fond of. Man, there's just almost too much to see here. I mean, Muppet Babies, Bambi toys, American Tail. Woody's Roundup Toy Story 2. I actually have 2 of them. My mom bought one of them at a pawn shop thinking, oh, it may be valuable. She didn't realize that I already owned one. Oh, silly mom. But yeah. Toy Story 2 toys. Dinosaur. I actually did own one of the Aladar mask. Huh, they don't seem to have Mike Wazowski. I know I owned him, I remember that. Sadly, I don't think I do anymore. Oh look, another complete Inspector Gadget. Imagining going to a McDonald's and seeing this. Serve yourself. And instead of, you know, cheap little paper cup, you get like actual soda Coke bottles. Oh man, if only. That's funny, they even have the Happy Meal boxes on top. Could probably make this into a Facebook story or a YouTube story. Batman. Pinocchio glass. Well, it's Disneyland or no, it's Disney World. That's cool. Even this kid from 2021's donated his collection. People are being very generous donating their McDonald's Happy Meal toys. These are the VHS box tape and the toys I was telling you about. I actually owned all of these at one point. Yeah, that's how obsessive I was. Sadly, a lot of them got tossed. Still, I think I have a couple of these still. Woody, Bambi I have still. But yeah. At least they were mass produced, so most of these aren't like super rare or valuable. Maybe some are more than others. Oh my god, the Monopoly game. Can't tell you how I dreamed of winning the $1 million. Apparently they're making a movie about the con artists who try to, get all the peels illegally so he could win that $1 million. I would pay to see that movie. I don't really remember the glasses. Those were before my time, but it's cool to see all the collections that have them. They're, live vicariously through other people's memories. Even the Zeus football, I totally owned him. Huh. Don't remember the Wizard of Oz toys. Huh. That's cool. They had a 75th anniversary Wizard of Oz line. I don't know how I missed that. I mean, I wasn't really going to McDonald's anymore, but still. Didn't know Jay Leno worked at a McDonald's. Fitting that Andy McDowell worked at McDonald's, am I right? Am I right? McDowell and McDonald. Match made in heaven. Whoa.
Originally from Minnesota.
Oh, okay, nice. We get people
Pokemon.
all over visiting us. Anyways, you're visitor number 41 today.
Oh, nice.
We average 150.
Notice a lot of people will be excited about seeing Elliot.
Was it the original site was here?
The outside was here.
50 something?
This is a history sheet. This explains
Oh,
it.
I definitely want to.
And if you like, please leave a donation
Yep,
over there.
totally owned all these toys.
My name is Jack, and did you see the movie?
No, I can put you up there.
Put it in the hamburger. That's where everybody
Oh,
puts
yeah,
it.
sure.
The movie has attracted a lot of people.
You know, one of the guys actually, I just read recently, he married a chick from St. Paul, where I live in St. Paul.
Oh.
Yeah. I think that was his second wife or something. Oh, okay. And you said you have movies or something?
Over here, you see that building?
Yeah.
This was behind me. And you see that arch? That's in the front.
Oh, I see.
And before this, in 1950s, it would look like this.
I see.
And And then over here, there was a barbecue.
Oh, this one is sorry. That's cool. I'll check it out. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, 1984 Olympics. Treasure Planet toys. Couldn't get people to see the movie, unfortunately. More Jungle Book. I think this is Jungle Book 2 themed toys because it has the girl. Oh God, Mac and Me. I've actually seen that movie on television. I know Conan loves to mock that film. Especially when Paul Rudd shows up. Totally don't remember them having Yu-Gi-Oh themed toys. I kind of wish I had kept some of my toys as well as the boxes they came in. I guess some of the people who were collecting toys even back then weren't necessarily kids but collectors, hoping they could sell them one day. Love how much Tiny Toons is represented in this museum. Every time I think I've seen everything, I look up and see a new collectible. It's just amazing how vast this collection is. Wow, get this. They even have some Burger King toys. Because I remember looking at these and thinking, wait a minute, this line was Burger King, it wasn't McDonald's. And sure enough, if you go, little Burger King displayed. But yeah, I remember all these too. Like, yeah, I totally owned, I think it was Simba. Owned him, RC for sure. Yeah, it's so funny they have Burger King toys, but then again, Disney did partner up with Burger King for 5 minutes, and primarily they teamed up with McDonald's, so it makes sense that, you know, for historical sake, they would also collect the Disney toys from Burger King as well as McDonald's. Yeah, there's some other YouTube, don't really want to be promoting other people's YouTube videos, but there's some interesting ones about the history of Disney's relationship with McDonald's and Burger King, then McDonald's, and then Subway, and then McDonald's again. They're now currently teamed up with McDonald's, which is how I got the Toy Story 4 RC. I even have a few of the Lion King ones. Had to have for old time's sake. One of the McDonald brothers. Technically, I lived the same time he was alive. Oh my god, there's the Toy Story toys I was talking about. I still own this Woody, as a matter of fact. I even own RC. Unfortunately, his back part's missing. That's okay. Look at that. They have the in and out glasses. This is really cool. Totally worth driving all the way up to San Bernardino to see. Probably have already shot this footage of all these toys, but I don't care. These toys are so cool. It's worth capturing them again and again and again. These are all the recent Avengers toys. Even the American Graffiti cast visited McDonald's. I actually met Mackenzie Phillips, have her my Blu-ray autographed. Still gotta meet Candy Clark. Yeah, totally own these 101. I owned one of them, I know that. Snow globe. Yeah. Disney promoted the hell out of 101 Dalmatians. I mean, they look at that. They have 101 Dalmatian toys. Just insane. Completely insane. Yeah. Only employees beyond this point. But look, there is more stuff there. Wonder if I'll ever get a way to see it. Who knows? Maybe there's more to come. And that was the museum. Cool. It's a lot of people's favorite museum, apparently. There's the actual museum, which we're here at right now. probably a good place to end the video. So hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. How in the world can we top this? I don't know, but until next time, I'm Justin J. Smith.